the return of the God, the ghetto Messiah. An earthbender with code of start a fire. Mina mang rap, my haters wish I retire. Got bars in my own lane, hanga to maravaya. Vroom. Lendong is showing confidence. The only rapper that's hated for being too dominant. Hardly get hold again, young subbing it's evident. I'm busy earthquake, man drop a shake on the continent. Ever too froze, I ain't go fun and not empty. Boy, I raised the bar, I'm tight like I'm a deadbeat. Never a has been, no korang a set piece. The man you nothing possess, we spirits the pro no empty.
So what inspired Skill Over Skelm? Ngoba manje obvious baba Spice Girl mara obvious.
Yeah.
Skilly.
Yeah. No. The title of the album Skill Over Skelm bengakhona umuntu. Bengathi abantu bathini Skelm no. It was me being spilling, yabo. So the previous project was Tailor Made that I did with Just Tabs. That project I featured like Envy, Landmark,
very big names, very big names in the culture, by the way.
Jimmy Wiz, P Dot, you know.
Aye.
So all of my projects, previous projects, I'd have features, you know. Like West, I had my 7, Rev Tumza, Daki, you know.
Aye.
So another project I'd have this, you know.
Word.
But my being shy one man drive this time. I was like, okay. You know, when people buy an album, first thing, more drop it track list. And like they want the track list, and they want to check the features. Yo, Peteba, yo, Froz Done, like you know,
man,
yeah, you know, you gotta listen to this. Truly, you have dope features, but the tracks are crap. It happens. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not saying my tracks are crap. No. The Tailor Made is a classic. Yeah. So I was like, nah, you know what? I'm buying this Skelm so no bad.
Shut up.
Taking skill Sam.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not taking Skelm so no bad. Mizeba nazong Caesar na. So Skill Over Skelm was supposed to be a one-man drive, no features, and I normally do that most of the time. So I'd call people for hooks and because with Tailor Made it was almost the same, because the track that I did with P Dot I had already completed it. I had 2 verses, and then when he said yeah go, and then I put his verse in between. So anyway, go Skill Over Skelm.
Yeah. SOS, by the way.
SOS. Yeah, but save our sound. Nostalgia, quiet sound, that new age quiet, that's our sound, that's what we own. So I was like, okay, how do you okay, fine. How do you attack guiding? We no, you know what? I've done the conscious thing, I've done Khalile, good day. Okay, sure. How do we do this? What's next? After Allah Sinzai.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's how I came in Skill Over Skelm. But you know what? Ungathi ngoba kunobani. So uzothenga Skelm so kuno Rev Tumza la ngaphakathi. Oso uzothenga Skelm so ukuthi kuno Maclera Dubo. Yangiyoyithenga ngoba kuno yabo angithenga.
So you're not buying Froz now, you're buying Maclera.
Yeah, you see what I mean? So I was like, nah. Me as a solo artist, me as a household Froz. Tenga the skill ska Froz.
I can do it on my own.
Yeah, I didn't go to no ban way pepe way.
Alright.
Yeah.
And then man, still on SOS, right? Yeah, man. For me it's SOS, you know, fucks with abbreviations and stuff, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, looking at Skill Over Skelm, right? So the album Kasungaki thus far.
Yeah, I've always been bad when it comes to that. Anyway. West.
You can please tell us the years.
Oh, it's outnumbered with Black Magic. That was the first time a project Pelele. Magic. I even I was still doing beats. I used to produce, and then that's how I met Red Batin. And that was, and something Soweto is there.
On your album.
Yeah, that outnumbered. Yeah, something so which is
I'm a real legend. In fact.
Yeah, I know, dog. That was in 2007.
Yes, sir.
That was that, and then I dropped Dabugam Tangala in 2010. Dabugam Tangala had a first time I played on radio. Then he dropped a track called
Wesipi Station.
YFM. Younger and then there was a playlist compiler called Prenil Pele. After you heard it's like direct contact. if you have another single,
touch base.
High rotation. It was on high rotation. Yeah. And then it was West. It was West. Chronicles of a Come Up. And then I dropped Cutaways, which I was supposed to drop an album called Concept. We're not gonna talk about it because I lose friends if I talk about that. I never dropped it.
Obviously, I think to you, still touch base. They'll call you after hearing this.
Yeah,
right?
well, still shelved anyway. And then after Cutaways, I did Tailor Made, and then now Skill Over Skelm. So all these years I've been featuring people, right?
Aye.
So I was like, nah, this time I'm doing it one man drive. So, and the challenges I had was not to avoid monotone. Those were the challenges. You want
that same empty ideology.
Yeah, so we don't want to sound monotonous. I don't want you track one sounding like track two, you know. So yeah, and then got introduced to the kids next door. Dope duo, dope producers. They dope from East Rand. I've always been fond of the East Rand sound. I don't know why. I'm a West nigga.
That's actually the Questa vibe.
The East Rand. No, apart from the Questa vibe, I've always been a fan of the East Rand. I'm from the West. Yes. Even my features from Tailor Made, everything is East. You know. So I've always been a fan of the East. Anyway, the duo Kids Next Door, and then there's a track. The intro there is Ghetto Picasso. It was produced by K Fresh, also from the East Rand. The inspiration behind the track was that Picasso the painter.
It's a Picasso.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So when a painting, they call it a Picasso, right? Yes, the painter. So when I die, they're gonna paint a ghetto Picasso. So meaning they'll have a mural of me, and then it's gonna be. When a Picasso painting is of the highest quality.
Yeah, it's very expensive too.
It is. You know what I mean? So yeah, because now I consider myself a Picasso with my brush. I paint beautiful songs. I paint beautiful songs. So when I die, they can paint a beautiful mural of myself.
Yeah, sure.
So and call it a ghetto Picasso. So that's it was inspired by the art. I saw when my nigga Vice passed away, they painted a graph, Google, and it was so beautiful, So I was like, yes. When I die, I hope when I die, they're gonna paint the ghetto.
So like a mural.
Yeah, go sure. I always tell my mom, be prepared. When I die, shit. Yeah, go
So one more question on top of what you say, right? So which target market were you focusing on, right? Because obviously we spoke about breaking barriers.
Yeah.
But it sounded like maybe this is Palatini.
Okay,
So
this is a cross-generational album. So meaning that meaning that
like it's something different.
So this dog has been
yeah.
More khuluma ngama extraterrestrial angidula nana bathi akane spam
but you say tennis show but no namademon
but killer verb mfethu mabhetla shoot ndathanda ibhama bamtapara ibro akana spam
akasazi ndata.
So anyway, cross generational album. Le mawibhaya bakaw mawubambile uyadlala mablemona mabhodi yadlala in fact I'm telling you this December ngilwa piano mina and I not selling out anything
shout out to reason for that you know?
Dog, I'm not selling out anything. It's still me still rapping. It's beautiful how I rapped on those beats, how I package the whole thing.
So it's a project yabobani fethu culture noma ubani or
everyone. This is what hip hop
preference.
This is what hip hop should be proud of. This album is what hip hop should be proud of. Awuzwe.
Shout out to 411.
That's what's up.
Hey, we got Bash in the building. Keeping this hot.
That's what's up, guys. That's what's up.
Hey, yo, cause man, the trick needs some motivation.
Any age, dog. So,
funny motivation is the name.
Danko. Motivation.
Ashama honors in faith. Obviously, into that.
Awuzwe. Ngalithenga le bhodlela sihlale wami. Oh, not isibari ngingamsukeli. Intwana zami ngeChristmas last year. Ngasithola sidakiwe la ekameni. Ngizongibophisa le ntwana lezi. Ngizongibophisa le ntwana lezi.
This ne. Yeah, sure.
Ngathi ulwazi bekangakalivule
bekalinde wena
ngibusisiwe ka
bekalinde wena nje
bengakavuli
angithi manje ulegend icho welcome to the 411
toast to the legends.
Yeah man, you know this is the least we can do, man, you know,
and I mean I
deserve it though, more of it.
I was really telling it.
Yeah, sure. Thank you, man.
Ngikuthelela nawe
ngimnandi. Yeah, sure. Khona zongidumisa sure.
Sibonge Hip-Hop 411 sibonge.
Sure. Shout out. Yes, man. Yeah, we're good. Yo, I'll show you cheers, boy. I get my obvious. Yeah, sure.
Angithi ngithanda utshwala mina cheers nani these are after but cheers.
It's cock. Pesh.
You should stop mentioning his name. He doesn't want to be associated with me. It's not manga lezi guy. Yabona ziyangilola zifuna ngidala ngikhipha amaqiniso ukuthi amaqiniso ubani bani work seziyangilola manje shama drink champs. Ngikhuluma ngabantu.
Bayekela. Join up, it's obvious usplacile mfana yabo. So yeah, man. So based on the target market, because there's one thing that I picked up though. There was a visual of one of the songs from SOS, right? It's doing very good numbers, dog, on YouTube, right? I think it may not 3 days and it was on like 4,000 likes. 4,000 views, right? That's it. That's an compliment. By the time you
so that video, what happened when I ring YouTube. Now YouTube, you know what happened?
Yeah.
So when I dropped the visual, I need to have one of that tricky team. No more.
Yeah, sure.
No more.
New age buga cho.
No more. Kuna muntu ozobuya le podcast yabo. At leze popana nkazingcono lezi guys. Starts ne podcast angithi yazi Pop 111 is a brand a battle rap, so they and mind it's media
is a division of 411.
Exactly, you know. So it's a media household or a media company or whatever. Yeah. So a competitor within I want pegile le podcast ya la ba
mara mfana sibanaka la ba yazi why
yes yabo this song is umona everywhere yeah kunalezo ba nomona ukuthi yeah bang interview last week last ida de ngazange bangivulela ibiscuit yabo that's all.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah umona uphaya ka kunalezo ezibheka la ukuthi yeah, Froz mina kule podcast ntontoni ngeke ngamthuka nana akangithuka ehle icabanga ukuthi ngcono icabanga ukuthi above mina bese angringa lokuthi vape mfana le biscuit lava yabo ya bulalisa umuntu afo umona ka umona mfana umona ngeke uqalisa usisi
into ezincane
akuna protein umona ka awuna lutho ka akuna vitamin emoneni ka akuna hayi yakubulala yawonda
enye into hot man name, you only have 2 features there.
Yeah,
on SOS. Right?
I'll come back to that. Wait. Yeah. Sagumon, track 2. They look spark.
But I got some motivation.
Yeah, they see I'm track 2 man. Yeah, umon. So vele umona bengringa lezes no mon. And my lezes no mona kunabo achoose ukuyoba nabo. And naqabana ngoba zino mon. Yabo. Kula track ngisho ukuthi hayi benringana ningring apply namabonda ngijeli amabonda yakhuluma ka yabona mfethu ubhesha ngaphuma yi olwazi aphume yisimhlebe ayilwazi mfethu ayothi ngcono thihlaziwa ngebiscuit nothatha masihamba la ibonda lamtshela tele ziyazithe 1 2 3
usigade
khuluma ibonda ka uzo yabo so amabonda mina ngijeli ukuthi lezi yabo sharp slowly video ku YouTube.
Yeah.
I view myself at 500 views. iyadilitheka ngizwa ngomuntu nje uthi hayi na i-video idilithekile
ayisekho jo
hawu mfethu mawuthi uyabheka mana ama-logins ugaye wena nolwazi ema sisatshayisani mina nani
yo
yabo satshayisani nani hawu i-video yedolo lo abantu ebusuku mfethu ifoni hayi kumele iyasho ukuthi alo sekayafeka manje khipha ividiyo once nazo yabo ngithi ifoni ebusuku ngithi come on nigga bash
what a best say man
eshathi change ama-login change ama-login yeah no so bona yabo call the team yabo bafethu kwenzekile bese kunama-comment ayi-30 nyana ama-comment avayile ngeke uhleke kayi-2 ijoke iyi-1 ngaba ngathi ama-battery aphelile kumele uphinde viyeno yazi uke wasenda i-voice note ulaha Magda ithi ayisendanga kumele ubuye
ngeke or ulahle before uqeda ukuyifunda masothumela i-voice note awusahleki
exactly uthola ukuthi uyasenda ayizange isava kumele uphinde uthi yabo
na khatura ke
we did it anyway sayiposta nani it's on 2.9k views yabo it's fine hayi sofika la
more like ugcineni ukuyibheka I think it's on 3 something
mfethu ngiyabheka usho kanjani ingcozi zami mfethu zimamela i-album lami yazi mfethu ingcozi zami
yeah sure
ingcozi zami mfethu zicave i-album lami ngama-lyrics nani ingcozi zempingi zami yabo mayicala ingene ithi wait it's the kids next door sekuyahambiwa yabo yeah sharp mona done sesiqedile bese kunetrack engithi abangani abaso yabona kuhamba kanjani ngithe lezi ndlela umona and then delete video and then ngafuna labangani abaso
so alright
yabo labangani bami kawo nginabangani
so you talking about
abangani bami
abaso
yeah abangani abaso ngithi maye sesenzele ukuthi medium ifone malikhala ebusuku nani in fact mathi ubani palesi ngangiboni nje abale yilabangani abaso sengugayeni motive nyana ukuthi mfana abakubhaca fandaga uthe uzofika endlini ngobani ngo7 ufika ngo9 10 11 angcono blame ulwazi it's a
sure obvious I know
lo mntana lo
aphinde
ulwazi uye o10
aphinde
ngiyangithola ulwazi uye mfethu bekarengana nomntana ngefone yami
lwazi is a good guy made it trust lwazi
ungangiboni ngenje ngithanda ijeja bengizosinda kanjani nginabangani abaso ngithanda ukuskepa bengizosinda you know what I mean
yeah
fine
typical nigga shit
ngitheni cross generational cross genre yonke into yabo so everybody can relate from into encane nana
noma gogocho
I don't want to it's my man so into encane zakhona ukurelate ungangiboni njena and it's hotman esho kanje uthi hayi impilo
like youngins
sengayi into encane ngibagama juice uthe what you got for these young niggas ngithi mamelani Skill Over Skelm nayi testimony nandi iBhayibheli lempilo
you got game for the youngins
nayi iBhayibheli lempilo yabo Gelo Picasso sengigrowth mangibona umona zikhona yabo and wangiflop kanje wangithanda ukudaba bengizosinda kanjani nabangani abaso wabona implement ezinje ezingaphuzi mina bengizosinda kanjani nabangani abaso yabo sharp kids next door yabo hayi fade after abangani abaso yiya la ngingivika ngayo utshwala
on SOS right
on SOS
right what about the chwala like chwala ngiyakusaba or different
angisabi mina utshwala mina ngidrink like yazi shout out to Shezi
angisabi
utshwala mfana bulethe injabulo empilweni yami
yeah sure
yabona lamahlehla ngana ngabo soba bengeke uhleka kanje
uzokhisheka
butho dafe ya leyo mfethu kunezinja ezingaphuza ngikuzibona ngicongratulate la kuma social media ubona umuntu athi 5 years sobriety yo
Spanish dog
milestone yabo which is good for you dog if utshwala mfethu ukuphulisa amafestere ukushayisa amakhriza nani Degele team.
Yeah, sure. This is Patakre. As Keza before Zeopuz.
Amakhriza, I told you I'm from a family where they don't Nkarane.
Yeah.
Bangibuza nti what
family street.
Yeah, why phuza utshwala so ngathi amakhriza mina ngifuna ukuqeda ukuthi abantwana bangaphoni. Mangibona la. Ngifuna ukuqeda mangibona ngiyafuna. Funa phela phuza phela utshwala.
So that's the breakdown for SOS, yo. Yeah, we're still there. We're still at it. Yeah, sure. Thank you, hot man.
Yeah, and then you wanted to ask about features, right?
Features no okay, so
Yeah,
those
you
are
want-
like mainly your
Yeah,
favorite
no,
joints.
angithi bengokuvayela manje
Yeah, sure.
bofuna ama-feature ngithi so siyazwakala la sithi uthandwa ngithi
Yeah.
ngifeature uPela V yani reason I'll give you a reason
Tell
why I
us
did it.
a little about Bella Vida.
Okay,
so
Bella
that
V
sibe ne-insight.
is riding uspana nabo LT he established what king
XCIV.
XCIV.
Aye.
Yeah, Bash is very strict when it comes to it.
Yeah,
These programs.
obviously.
It's like umuntu angibiza ngo-Froz, angisu-Froz,
Yeah.
ngo-Froz.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Angithi Froz.
Yeah, Froz. We beg
Yeah,
anjalo.
yeah.
Masingayi-rewind la thing.
I never say Froz, man.
Sure,
Nah,
Froz. Anyway, so yeah. So Upela is the first female with XCIV.
Oh, she's a female.
Yeah, she's a female. Oh, yes, she's a
Aye,
female.
aye.
Wana ungi-interviewa nge-XIV album. Yabona?
Phela mina manje I'm not
Keep
gonna
it
look
band,
cool
man.
if I don't have knowledge, right?
Okay, sure. Upela V is a chick. Yeah. So, it's the last track I recorded with album. Basically, I had 8 tracks. Everyone was comfortable with 8 tracks. So when we were shooting, Umona, how I write, type. So
Yeah,
kindly set up it's very TV and I'm
Alright.
connecting the laptop. So
Alright.
so when I listen to type and you pay it up as a problem my TV
Ngishamazaza.
ayisipani ngisho amazaza ngiyasipana vini wakho 95 bafethu mina ngitimer labantwana ubhesha uthi bengaki by8 phela sikhamba nabo nempinzi zami yabona nalaka ngibawondlayo
Shengapeta.
yeah ngitimer labantu ababhaya yabo so yeah we were doing a music video writing umona so niggas walked in and like ngibhalile la yini manje yabona like nah it's a track ubhala kanjani album seliphelele and they know I always do that. When you think it's a rap, there's always something. And I was convinced everybody, I need, you know. I remember Nagu, it started writing when I dropped Chronicles of the Come Up. The last track on the album, the Come Up. Sasa drop and record and I'm trying to mix and papa. Sasa my puma writing a track the track listing episode papa yeah sharp. Mina ngicaba mhlawumbe kune 4 tracks 5 6 ngayenza na ucolorways LT sesiqedile yonke into nani kusasa mayiphumile le sene track extra levi yangidanta na ingizwe ngithanda alfaka so I always do this so
Okay, office
it's never enough yeah it's never enough
company yonke sendlini like
yeah they been injalo before so now we settled but mina I have my own thing that I do in Lini, so beats.
you also shoot your own videos, right?
Yeah, no. Shout out to my wife too, who's always holding the camera.
Please, respect to the queen.
Yeah, so yeah, on TaylorMade, 8 tracks. I shot them myself. 8 tracks. I shoot that as well. Was editor, young kid, so I had to convince the gents. You know what the gents did?
Yeah.
They came to the studio. Well, I went there before them. Now I record my verse one. I'm going convince about let it span. So
Yeah,
Bella V came through because I was there with her in studio. I was like, each track is about to turn. I already have the verses and I list the verses and then she
Yeah, why? She was
starstruck.
not the first time.
Yeah, she was starstruck. But
Yeah.
yo, I ain't shy namhlanje. Cool. Nah, it was recorded in Monday, maybe Sunday. It was recorded Monday.
Yeah.
Sharp. Monday she didn't pitch up. I was like, I knew she was not gonna pitch up. Most was part of Froz Done, guy like 3 weeks.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, but masing on the spot meeting Ntwana.
Yeah.
I have only trick ngiyane ka.
Yeah.
Le is rapper nje amaraha bese. I don't care how big you are.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, niggas there's people that are angry that I gave beats and concepts. Okay, this is about what, and then the album had it had dope features before. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention them or not.
Nah, mention it, man. This is the platform for that.
No, I'm not allowed to mention. But maybe good idea. Good Deluxe, they're gonna be there. Good Deluxe, they're gonna be there. Ma mention amagama. Yeah, cares. Yeah, cares. And then I say
should imagine for to create anticipation.
Okay.
Since I should imagine.
Okay, Black Legs was supposed to be here.
Aye.
Kidex was supposed to be here.
Aye.
So I'm talking about people that had the beat, the chorus, and whatever. But now ngispanang isikhathi, so everybody had their own thing happening. Like yabona that things would drop up like less. Kids is still he's revamping himself. You know,
he's reinvention. Reinvention our other toy.
So fine. I'm not deadline. So okay, we can. I'm this person, dog. If it's not happening, let's cut less. I see it. So we still communicate right, nan. It's not like nan. I know. Do you know if I was like a person who tati Tom and Abantu, I would have had a gallery Abantu because I talk to these people every single time. Everybody knows me, dog. Maclara knows me, dog.
Yeah.
On a personal that
they know is very talented.
Yeah, no. On a personal
because I can see now operating a talent.
Exactly. Them niggas know me, dog. Them niggas know me. Cooley knows me. They know me. Casper knows me, dog. These people know me, so it's easy. Fine, sharp. So okay, fine. It's not gonna happen. And anyway, it suits the. That's when I came up with the Skill Over Skelm. So we're not doing that. Sharp. Sharp, and then abangana Utan, and then Pelavi laced, which was dope. We were not satisfied at some point.
She had to remake it.
We got somebody to add melodies. We came through and added melodies and whatever. Yeah, sure. 10 minutes left. I'll wrap it up, man. Cool. Sharp. She added melodies and whatever, and then gave it Daddy. Yeah, boy.
And then take us on the second feature, man. Shout out to Bella V, man.
Siavaya. And there's a track called Amasimba. I remember when I had a listening session, and the track list was there, and then the speaker was like, you got a track called Amasimba. I'm like, dog.
That literally shit.
Lenza Amasimba. Aksuguti bengithi Amasimba. Lenza Amasimba. Yabo?
Right.
Amasimba is me venting then with yeah.
Okay, I've been following your methods, right? Especially the way how you present your craft. Né? But there's one thing though that made the culture, a little bit of shock, or they saw something from you that you did, which was very genius, by the way. So what made you choose a method of USBs, right? Because I understand, especially SOS is in like Skill Over Skelm. It's not there on streaming sites, on streaming platforms, right? As much as we might have a few visuals on the YouTube, right? Obviously, we're visual.
Yeah.
So why did you go through that route? Why do you prefer selling it over USBs?
Okay. As we still in that writing, how you gonna tell what you got to say to the little kids?
Yeah.
So when you do an album, and you know the Kanye West, an all-rounder, the producer, engineer, blah 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 blah, and all that. Yeah? An album costs. Even a cost to get the album. There's beats you buy, you pay for.
Yes.
There's studio time you pay for. There's mixing, there's mastering that you need to pay for. There's packaging, there's design. You want everything to be proper.
There's features that you might pay for.
Yeah, I could do my own cover. I could design my own cover. I would think it's dope, but it's trash. So I need to get somebody to design a sleeve for me. That's money. I need to get like I did my videos, tailor-made shop. Nah, sure, cool. You cut costs, but if you want some things proper, you
gotta take out the money.
Videographer, it costs to do music videos. So how do we recoup that back? I need to sell it. Me, I'm not big on streams, dog. I told you, the numbers don't match. They don't make sense.
Returns.
Yeah, so instead of complaining, there's a rapper that once said, in conscious hip-hop in Kenya, it's about complain. It's never about, solutions.
Yeah.
I come up with solutions, dog.
Sure.
I'm a guy that comes up with solutions. Okay, sharp, the game is running like this. I've always been that nigga. This is why I think on that, like, 90% of rappers, maybe, they dislike me. And 90% of rappers love me. They fucking love me, dog.
So yeah, man, based on obviously your choice of method, right, on how you gave it to the public, right, according to how everything is marketed nowadays, like, what do you think niggas are learning from you, Machi? Because obviously we already mentioned that you're a legend, right?
Sure.
So what do you think you're bringing? Anything?
First things first.
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah.
This is a game changer. So what am I bringing?
Yeah,
this is a game changer.
There's the track list at the back.
Yeah, it's a game changer. I remember I sold that day to Duke Singer. I remember when Lance saw it. I remember all these niggas when they saw it. You know what everybody said to me? I'm gonna steal this idea.
Aye, son. Who's that? Okay.
Everyone. I said Dukes, I said Lance, I said Zola,
Yes,
I
sir.
said
Yes,
everyone.
sir. Yes, sir.
Speaker,
Sashayela
Tizo,
lestyle.
everyone that came after. I inspired everybody. Tizo has this. Ndombela has this. Everybody
Aye.
gave me a call. How do we do this?
Yes, sir.
How do we do this?
So
That's
you-
me changing the game.
Yes,
bro.
sir. And
Zonke-
creating
Zonke-
an umchiti business, cho.
Zonke, the artist,
Yeah.
the female artist, the
female-
vocalist,
yeah, Zonke, I know that, yeah.
she was complaining about streams. It's I hlangana na. I was
Aihlangani, it doesn't
no, I
make sense.
resonated not enjoying. Like I was there, I understood, but already I had the formula. She dropped it on a USB stick. That USB.
Yeah,
stick.
8
Doesn't,
gig.
no, it doesn't make sense. Stick doesn't. So you need to give people a business card, something they can, you know.
Fake walletini, the other thing.
When la
my
phumela-
boy.
when la
The
phumela-
other thing,
Wallet.
wala wallet.
Yeah, uta- the music,
You can
uthi
put it
wallet.
in your wallet, by the way,
Yeah,
people.
just keep it at
Yeah,
the wallet.
I'm told, yeah.
Swipe the music. Swipe my track.
We've got a few questions left, Froz, man. I don't know whether we can do them quick within the next 3
Cool,
minutes.
dog, I'm here.
Cause yeah, man. So obviously, which producer do you think we should look out for, man? Like nigga that you think that's mostly slept on, or mutone potentially for the future, right? That's on the album, right?
Okay.
So that now, Fetsupela, obviously, we all gotta eat.
First
man.
things first, the kids next door.
Aight,
K Fresh,
aight,
LT.
aight.
Who else? Shout outs to Speaker, man. You know.
Aight, legend, obvious.
Yeah, but don't look out for Speaker. You already know him. LT once again. There's a kid called LT in Tladi. He produces for a guy called Skun Pampiri. Look out for that artist as well. Dope. Artist, Soweto artist.
Aight.
Yeah. Uncle, you know what? I discover producers as I go along, dog. You know?
But obviously, they have to be special if they're on the recent project, right?
Obvious, dog. Where is production?
It's crisp.
Miss me.
Your sound is
Nile
very-
out just
your sound is very fresh. Yeah, sure.
Nile artist ma keep album.
Yeah.
So ubani lo mabona igama produced by so I'm search at like.
All right. Aye.
Look out for Infectist as a producer. Ushayi album ga Reason. He's there.
Yeah,
Look out for
he's
Infectist
there,
as
man.
well. Shout outs to him.
Yeah, umkhonoti rematch FIFA jo ngamgaxa 7-0
Angeke ushaya uBash nge-FIFA.
buzo speak uzokutshela
uBash umshaya izolo wathatha ama-control. Wathatha ama-controller was equalize.
siyadlala that
Mamela umshaya so bad. I had to give him the control. Change my club.
Shout out to member yokuphele ngisabayo. Yeah, man. So yeah, man. And then any tracks on the radio so far from the?
No, we haven't done radio because you know what's
no payola vibes.
Man. Yo, dog, listen. No media. This is the first the first media run, I think. Yeah, we haven't done any media run. This is
the first, pretty much.
This is the first.
Thank you, man.
We didn't do any radio.
Thank you for the honor.
It was this thing. We had a point to prove that we can sell music without hype.
Yeah, skill.
Shout out to everybody, dog.
Yeah, word.
So we had to stick to our guns.
Alright. And then man,
power.
and then pitching up Ash. and then Fetu Frozen Hotman Lamine. I see the Hotman. You gave us so much insight, Hotmani. We're also trying to give you your flowers as an OG of the culture. OG of Kasi rap, OG of music. Let's not dwell on hip-hop, right? Yeah, Joe, you're a very good musician, Machi. So, yeah, and as a battle rapper too, man, you're one of the first niggas that made me stand over 411. I want to tell Utilano lead, Mari Classic, so I'm not going to call it, right? So, what state, bro? Like, state to say SA hip-hop? Currently, right? Because obviously it was a very big year for SA hip hop, by the way, man. Like we're getting more traction, you know what I mean?
We're coming back,
right? So according to your What would I say? According to according to your observation, right? Yeah. So what would you say is the state of hip hop?
Asawashi imali kabhaya abantu esasingekho kakhulu ku TV yabo mara sasekhona sisazazi insipho bafethu sengikhuluma ngalezi vele lezi yabona hayi eziwashisa imali mina ngisasekhona bafethu ngimshilo sebenzayo ngensipho amanzi ninafaka nje ngizoyiwasha le mali bafethu bafethu cabanga ukuthi ngisa ngegame changer kanje masinale mali esingayiwasha singayenzani bafethu mina ngikhona mfethu abo my friend nani bafethu ngiyangibona ngifana nani vele ngathi ngibona ngeke ngithengise bafethu stage SA hip hop mfethu hayi asina ma sponsor baya but hey it's doing so well better than the golden era where everybody was booming when there was DJs and whatever. It's just that right now we don't have enough DJs. I come before milkshake, speed style, whatever it switch. Everybody was booming and on a single guy, so you playing twice or whatever.
And radio is also contributing.
Yes, that was that. So piano took over, which is good. It's a unique sound for the world. The world is excited for that thing in Yabo.
And it's a win for the country.
Yeah, everybody's dropping, which is good. Yabo. Yeah, I just wish we had a different. Tasso once said it way back, which is Nezgu Timpana. Fine, the world has this boom, che, boom, boom, che, you know.
The 808, nigga.
The blueprint is there, but let's come up with something different. Yabo. The state of hip hop beating Froz Done idea.
Alright, thank you so much, Machi. And then your top 5 classic rappers, dog.
Top 5?
Yeah. Yo, wait. We want to hear Froz top 5 classic rappers, man. And then, last 2 questions we are.
Infectist.
Alright.
As a rapper.
Yeah, not a producer.
As a rapper.
Shout out to Infectist.
Mtizo.
Alright. Shout out to Mtizo too.
Sbuda P.
Shout out, yeah, same here. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, Sbuda P. I love technicality more than Uktuse and Rapper. So sorry to other niggas. Myself.
Are you legend? Okay, let's say Awuko Mara
Ferguson.
Njagazi cho. Yo, that's my number 1.
That didn't get
Ferguson cho.
I didn't want to mention this guy. Ngoba ngizommention kule list elandelayo but he is.
You're already on 4.
Yeah, uDading F Easy. God MC.
And F Easy killed it back in the day, man. He's still killing it, right?
God MC. And then honorary mentions. Rev Tumza, Siashezi, F Easy, Ma7, Chaka Dola.
Yeah. Stokzeni.
Stokes went to him. Stokes. There's Stokes. Stokes is on top 5. Ne? So let's minus F Easy. Stokes is on top 5.
Yeah, Iles Timpuga Nebambeli meeting.
Yeah, sorry. Number 5 there.
Please. And then, man. So I'm just going to ask you a very quick question. I was wondering whomever Anjani. It's just a little game that we do here, right?
Okay, cool.
And then obviously, as more like so man, between TKZ or Mashamplan?
TKZ.
Obviously new age book, shut up. GP Gangster or TKS, dog?
GP Gangster.
Is it the Soweto bias?
Nah, because I started rapping Mamelu Rev Dumza. And then the first track was Neki Gangster by GP Gangster. So yeah, GP Gangster all the way.
And then teachers who or Rosola.
Nah, why criteria?
Okay, criteria as influence as a hot money that's cheating.
Spoo. Influence.
Zola 7, man.
I love Zola.
Otandi influence like this will Zola 7.
No. No. Mamela, no, listen. Entrepreneurship. Golova Entertainment and TS Records. Yeah. The success.
Yeah, at least, fade.
Any last words? To Skill Over Skelm 150 a copy. 9 tracks as in Buffetu, USB. Ngalindela ama DSPs nani ngizongifake listefe niyazi ukuthi ngiyongena ku YouTube ngidownload ngafethi inhlupheko ngifakela yona 150 mala ingane zami
yo karmara shire SAP man it's available man
mala ingane zami
and then kuma socialist sibuthola vakho
Froz mfethi FROZ good idea on Facebook uthi Froz aka July the 6th ngoba vele ngoJuly 6 mara July the 6th yenye inokushaya music oyalenayo yabo anyway aka July the 6th Instagram _Froz TikTok _Froz, Twitter the real _Froz. And noma ungangilandelela Twitter ngandawa nawo ngoba Twitter futhi na Twitter yenu ngiyathukana la nabo Chris Ben niyajajana ne black Twitter nanginandaba nayo. Yeah. And then futhi eshotayo.
Okay, and then i-album mayifuna usithola kuwo.
I-album mayifuna mfethu angithi ngitshele ukuthi ngikhona TikTok ngitshele inbox and DM ngibiza DM ngithi sangena ku social media Facebook sithi inbox azokutshela kaos everywhere mfethu whether uhlala eMaputo, Mozambique, Portugal nani sikhona
nase America jo shout out and then one other thing bafethu for the culture I feel like this is a collectible, right? Yeah, none of abathu uthengila udlalanga into ochoma ngayo. Yeah, into uhlala ewaletini bafethu.
And SA Hip-Hop Museum. Y'all know you owe me a spot there. You owe me a spot.
Yeah, khothi uyenze kanjani nale ngothi ivuleke iveze
ukuthi. Awuzeke. Esingathengi esijwayele ukuthi.
Yasala muslaying mfethu. Angithobiyazi.
Out to see.
Phela ngihlale eHillbrook ngakhona.
Bheka wenza kanje nje.
Esana yabo. Oh, awuli nayo. Kumele babe ne tutorial. Phela kuyivula ngoba manje ujafu.
Yebona ka.
I open it break.
Mayivala nalikhava. Na i-track list
ngithi yayivula yaphuka.
Ayiphukileka.
Yeah, ngithi manje
yazi yenza.
Phela wena
noma ungakhipha le part ne. Yodlala. Kuna la ngeke ngayoperforma angazi i-DJ yabo beyenzeni.
Esana.
Yeah, ngathi okay fine. Sayithi khahla sayifaka la sayibisele khahla yabuyela.
Yeah.
Simnana awuna excuse. You don't have an excuse why you don't own this copy, dog. Trust me. I'm an excuse. Kwakho mangamdlalela uzoyithanda uwina umshayina ngaleli ka.
Please, I think Valelise Hotmade. Ngiyabonga chu. It was actually a blessing to break, learn from you. You know, for me, it's a learning process. For the culture, I believe it's still a learning process, right? You deserve your flowers, man. Yeah, I'm fine. Moving forward, good luck.
Thank you, Bafethu. Shout out to my kids. Umpile, Ofense, Oatlechile, Tando, my wife, Ntantla. Thank you, Bafethu.
Yeah, sister, si Hotmade. Yeah, shout out to man. Shout out to Lwazi Nonyugela. Shout out to member, man. We're the culture. Hip Hop 411. We out, nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out to Page 2 in the building.
Wait, it's the kids next door.
Ngithi laba bangizilumo. Bacabanga ukuthi ngwele kanti mina ntwana angiphila umo. Look, ngithile nekijo la ngoba vele aminenima. Ngababuza bonke abanodaba they will tell you I'm incredible, so compatible to generals. Mfana ngithi laba bangidlela umo. Bacabanga ukuthi ngwele kanti mina ntwana angiphila umo. Chilling in the key, John along, over Vele, I'm an enema.